Welcome to another episode of inkitdesigns. Let us create this cool landing page. So let's get started.
To begin with, let us select a frame. I have selected desktop and let's rename it into landing page. Now let's select the grid. I have selected columns, 12 columns, stretch, and 140 should be margin. First, let's adjust this logo. It should not be placed too far up, nor too below. Yes, this seems the right position to it. Now for navigation, let's type home. Select your favorite typeface. I have selected Poppins and also adjust the type size. To create an active button, let me create a small line below this home. This will show that I'm currently on home page. Now select the two and click Auto Layout. Now we'll select it and convert it into components, and to further add a variant, we will click Add Variants. Since we will create few more components, let's keep them in a separate frame. Now this home button requires 3 states: active state, default state, and hover state, and that is done by creating 3 different variants. Now in Property Inspector, let's change this into active. Let's convert these two also in their respective states. Let's change this into hover state and the other as a default state. So for the default state, let's get access to this line and let's shrink it and change the opacity or the pass-through to 0. As for the hover state, let me change its color to this one. Perfect. Now prototype these variants as I have done it in the video. Okay, now we have created our first component with its variants, and now let's place it inside our land page. Now let's duplicate this and rename it into portfolio. Okay, so we have encountered with a problem. No need to worry, just go to your components page and change that. This is now its own fixed width. Let's change it into auto width. And there you go. Make sure you change all three of the variants into auto width and look. The instance of the component is automatically updated. That is why we create components for every button. Let's change this portfolio into a default state. Now select the tool and click Auto Layout. Now adjust the space between the two. Let's adjust it here on the grid. I have kept this 50 pixels apart. It's equally spaced now from either sides. Now select the tool and click Auto Layout. Why did we add this in Auto Layout? So here let me take an iPad size frame and just by Alt and drag this. Here we go. Now instead of manually decreasing the size, just drag this button and there you go. Perfect. So basically the auto layouts and the components make your work 10 times faster. You can easily shift from a desktop version to an iPad version and vice versa. Let's have a quick review of our nav bar. Now let's work on the hero section. There are 4 main things to take care in the hero section. One is headline, second subheadline, visual elements, and fourth is call to action button. since we are working on our headline, it is the first thing that a reader reads, so it should be bold, and the typeface should be, the size of the typeface should be around 50 to 100 plus. So I have made slight changes to it. I have used semi-bold, inter, and also reduced the size. Now let's adjust this subheading. But before that, let me color this purple and the same with this. So while adjusting the subheading, make sure that it is not bold, and the typeface size should be comparatively smaller than the heading size. So we are done with the heading and subheading. Let's give a thorough check to it. Perfect. Now let's work on call to action buttons. Okay, the rule for creating a call to action buttons are simple. Just like the heading, this one should also be bold and quite visible to the user. So let's create the call to action button. Follow along if you want to. So that is how we created our call to action button, and we have aligned it with the heading and subheading. Now it's time to convert it into component and create variant of it. So I want that if I hover over it, it changes its color slightly. Okay, to bring that effect, I'll just create or make this a bit darker. Yes, like this. Perfect. Now let's prototype it exactly the same way we did with the button. Let's place it, and now let's give it a look. Perfect. We are going great. Now it's time for visual elements. First, let's create a rectangle. I can create two rectangles side by side, but let's leave that for a while. Then let's place an image. Select this, click Ctrl D, and the image will be duplicated. Drag it down. Since we don't need image, we'll just press negative here and change the color into, I just changed it into white. Now press Alt and drag it inward and adjust the padding of it. I will round this 9 pixels and I would like to round this one almost 6 pixels. Perfect. Now let me type in UIUX course and let me adjust the type size. auto layout, and we'll do the same with this auto layout along with learn more. Now let's convert this into component. And let's keep it aside for a while in that frame where we kept all our components. And as we have done before, we'll convert this into component and add variant, and we'll take it to the other frame. Now what do? We go to the image, the variant, we go to the image, crop and enlarge it. Then we will add the card that we made earlier. While placing the card in the variant, make sure it is placed slightly up. Now it's time to prototype it. Prototype it as shown. So you can add on one more thing also in the variant. Now this card, you can add subtle stroke also around it. On point. Now let me fast forward the video and complete the remaining layout. today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. I will come up with more exciting videos. Till then, stay connected.